is just live day by day, minute by minute, or whatever. You just got to get through. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you you're ever going to stop feeling the way you do now. It's always going to be there. You're always going to think about the person or whatever. I mean, I'm almost 7 years out, and I still think about him every day. You know, like, what would he be doing? But you just got to keep pushing. It'll get better. It'll get a little bit better. It won't be as a constant reminder. You won't be thinking about it every time you do something. Now, every time you do something big or any little moments or whatever, you'll be like, it'd be nice to have him here. But just keep pushing through. It'll all get better eventually. Other than the cancer one, losing my dad was 10 times harder than both of them combined. You know, and I knew if I could get through that, I can get through these easy. He didn't feel right, so he's like, I think I might go to the hospital. I'm not sure. I took some Tums and I felt better, but then that's really traumatic for her. And I just remember going to get my backpack and stuff out of my locker, and I was walking in the hall, and I didn't feel right. I knew heart attacks could be bad, but it was just like, you know, it's just another thing. Like, he'll be all right. He's, you know, a superhero in my eyes. When we got back to the chapel, and I saw my mom, she broke down in the middle of the floor, and that's when I knew he was gone. It was the night before, and we were like play fighting or whatever, and he was thumping me, and I was telling him to quit or I was gonna beat him up. But yeah, so that was either that one or that morning before, which I know he told me bye, I love you, even if I didn't say anything back.
Right.
Seeing them all walk out with their dad, that one struck a nerve a little bit. That one hurt a lot. My mom was actually carrying a picture of my dad, so it was like he's there in spirit. And I know he was up there looking down on us. You know, he was actually there with me, just not physically or whatever. Knowing I had my family in the crowd, just knowing I had all them, it helped me a lot. It was weird having her try to be like the rule enforcer and stuff now too. Me and my mom got so close. We're still super close. When I played Little League football, we won a championship because, you know, we were pretty good when we were little. But we won a championship, and he picked me up, and I've never been that high in the air. He threw me in the air with my whole pads on and everything, and then he caught me. And I just remember that. That's very vivid. We did it. We made it to high school football, even though it was me, but yeah, it was us. The other thing is, I know it hadn't happened yet, but graduation.
Yeah, sure.
Didn't see me graduate. She's older than me. She's older by 4 years.
Okay.
She's like my best friend. You know, when we were little, it was like a typical sibling rivalry or whatever. She'd pick on me. I'd try to pick on her, but she would always get me in trouble or whatever. But, you know, after my dad passed, we became like really close. You know, she's one of my best friends I consider. You know, I know if I ever need anything, she'll always be there for me, and I'll always be there with her. You know, she's gonna be a psychology major. She wants to work with little kids and like trauma and stuff, and like counseling. But just growing up and having her there with me throughout all my problems and everything has been tremendous. Whatever, because she let me ride her lawnmower when I was little, taught me how to cut grass, taught me how to do some things that aren't considered, I guess, that you think your grandmother would be doing. Jason, he stepped up a lot, like real big time. You know, whenever we go to the beach or whatever, me and him are on the pier fishing off the beach or whatever, and I know he's always there if I ever need help with anything, especially like house related. And same with my dad's brother, Eric. He has a pond, so I go fish over there a good bit, and I really like hanging out with him because he reminds me a lot of my dad. After every game, I'd be like, how would he think of my performance? Would he think I did good, even if, you know, keep playing, rub dirt on it, which that was a big thing when I was a kid. He'd tell me to rub dirt on it if I got hurt. Just always do your best, just keep pushing, work harder than everybody, and it'll all work out. You just always got to grit through it. Just put your head down, keep going. If you want something to happen, you better make it happen. It's not just going to happen for you. You always got to keep working through it and keep pushing, and it'll all work out eventually. That's how I really think that, you know, it's a lot because, you know, he's the one that nominated me for the Bryant Jordan scholarship. So him doing that, it, like, just the fact that I've made it past the first round or whatever and hoping to get a little bit more money out of it, that's just tremendous to me that he thought enough of me to do that and can see, like, my hardships, whatever they actually mean something to him. But I mean, I guess if Saban actually wants me to play, I guess I kind of got to, don't I?